Alright, so trying out our first video bat report. We've got 2,000 points worth of Dark Angel Successor Chapter versus 2,000 points worth of Necrons. And this is the table we're going to be playing on. My new Pride and Joy, courtesy of Blue Forge Terrain. Looking very fun. And my partially painted Mr. Dandy Aegis Defense line as well. And by partially painted, I mean not painted at all, but you know, it's prepared off the sprues. So, to start with, we've got 2,000 points worth of mostly painted Dark Angels against a slightly larger, in model count, 2,000 points worth of Necrons. The mission is Crusade, so 5 objectives we rolled up, and we rolled up Hammer and Anvil, so the short table edges deployment. Okay, so Evan got first turn and deployed first. He's got his Land Raider with a 5-man Terminator squad inside it, Predator and a Vindicator over there, and then another Terminator squad over here. And in reserve he has 2 5-man Terminator squads, one with a Librarian, and a 7-man Terminator squad, I think it is, 7? Yep. With his Belial attached to it as well. So they're all going to deep strike in on either turn 1 or turn 2. In response, I've got a small large castle in one corner there, 2 Doomsday Arcs and a Ghost Ark with a 10-man Necron Warrior squad that have a Royal Court Lord with a War Scythe, a Resurrection Orb and Mind Shackles, and an Icarus hiding in there. 5 Whipcoil Wraiths with a D-Lord with a War Scythe, Semi-Paternal Weave and Mind Shackles, and my Warlord and Overlord who has a Phase Shifter, War Scythe and Mind Shackles on a Catacomb Command Barge there, and my 3 5-man squads in their sides are starting in reserve. I failed to seize, so Evan is about to take turn 1. It occurs to me we didn't mention where the objectives are placed. Evan put one over there, I put one there, he put the next one over there, I put one there, and then he put the last one over there. So they're all reasonably in the open, 3 on roughly one half of the table and 2 on the other. So at the end of Evan's turn 1, he deep struck Belial and friends down there, and they don't scatter because of Belial. He moved and then ran his Terminators a full 6 inches down that flank, so who says Terminators aren't agile? His tanks manoeuvred a little bit, and then the Land Raider got a shot all the way down with one of its las cannons at the Doomsday Ark, but couldn't hit. Night fighting was in effect anyway, so he would have got a shrouded save, but it didn't matter. Over here, the Cyclone took a shot at the back of the Catacomb Command Barge. One of the 2 missiles hit, and then it promptly rolled a 1 for penetration, so it did nothing. So it's now turn for the Necrons to make the invaders pay.
Okay,
so the bottom of 1. So movement, the Wraiths, the D-Lords split off the Wraiths and moved over to there. The rest of the Wraiths moved over and eventually charged Belial and his squad. The Overlord did a flyby attack, whatever the hell it's called, over the top of the squad and then charged into the back of them. From the Overwatch, the Terminators did nothing into the Wraiths and everybody connected. The Overlord issued a charge which was accepted by the Thunderhammer Stormshield Sergeant. In the close combat, the Wraiths killed the other Thunderhammer Stormshield guy in the squad, and in return took 2 doubled out guys themselves. The Overlord, and in his challenge they whiffed on both. Neither of them did anything, including the Sergeant passing his Mind Shackles. And in the shooting phase, the Doomsday Ark took a pot shot all the way down, landed perfectly on the Land Raider. At AP1 it needed a 6 to pen and it got a 5 to glance, so it's got 1 hull point down. So that's the end of 1. Turn 2.